in online to come to this meeting. So let me explain a little bit about what is Ministry of Finance, what is Toastmasters, so you can be more familiar with it. And wait for a moment. Okay, so Toastmasters Club actually is a non-profit educational organization that teaches about public speaking and also leadership. So you can see in here that it's not only in Indonesia, it's not only in Ministry of Finance, but we have many clubs internationally. And in here, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience. So if you want to know more about this, and this is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club is like a branch from Toastmasters. So Toastmasters International headquarters in United States, and we are in here a branch of Toastmasters International based in Ministry of Finance. But it doesn't mean that we are only in Ministry of Finance, consist Ministry of Finance people, but we also have people member from other ministries and private sector. So in here, the first is actually Badan Kebijakan Fiskal, but it broadened into Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. And what makes Toastmasters different than the other in these clubs? Because we have pathways. So pathways is like the curriculum, it's like the major that you want to take. For example, you want to major yourself in presentation, you can choose presentation mastery, or maybe you want to level up your skill to give you more and everything. So maybe you can choose the major of engaging you more. So like you can see in here, we have 5 levels in each pathways, and we have to complete the project by delivering prepare speech to complete that level. Yeah, you can come in. Hi. Yes. Are you from China? That's okay. That is actually just sit down in person. Yeah, just sit down. Say for the people, guys. Okay, maybe you can say a good too.
Can you also say
Oh, yeah, exactly.
website?
So they are from China. That's not in China.
Okay.
I know what's good. Are you?
It's really not smart. Harbin.
Harbin.
Right now, because we are studying in Malaysia. So
Ah.
also we just study Malaysia state lesson.
Oh.
Well, my friends are not in this lesson.
Yeah.
It was first time for me.
Really?
Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you.
So your name is Toastmaster, actually. So Toastmaster?
No, I agreed to be Toastmaster. This is a club from Malaysia.
Oh.
Harbin is Harbin, so who Toastmasters?
So your name is
Lola.
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 So Lola and your name?
Becky.
Becky.
Yeah.
Wow, what nice. Okay.
Wow.
Welcome,
Welcome.
Toastmaster Lola and Becky.
Thank you.
In Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. Okay, so maybe I just want to explain a little bit about our club. So this is the session in Ministry of Finance. First is prepare speech that based on the project, based on the curriculum that member took before. And in here, you have to deliver based on the project, like I said before. And then second session is table topic session. Table topic session can be followed by many participants, not only member, but guests also can be participant. It's like an impromptu speech. So 1 until 2 minutes. And the last but not least is evaluation session, where we give feedback to personal evaluator and also many grammarian, WOD, yes, and many role takers, the evaluators. This is the meeting rules for today. We have the topic master, general evaluator, timer, that will be explained later. And this is the benefit that you want to join. So this is not like a marketing, yeah, guys. I just want to share. So this is the benefit, like you can meet, of course, many people from many club Toastmasters. You can visit Toastmasters when you just going abroad, and you can also the ultimate is learning public speaking and writing speeches. Also maximize your potential by joining training that is not only in Ministry of Finance, and join competition, and then build this leadership skills and networking, like I said before. So this is our regular meeting every Friday at 5 p.m. So we conduct hybrid meeting online and offline. I think that's all from me without waiting for too long. maybe I want to stop share my screen first, so everyone in offline room can see the people in. Okay, yeah, hi everyone in online room. So this is we are. I cannot see. Yeah. So we have guests from China, two person from China, Han Bin Toastmaster Club.
They are hardy, so cool, so
Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy.
Okay, so okay, so Karen Mark. Oh, Hardy. Okay. So without further ado, maybe I want to open this meeting.
I think what's that?
And I want to open, and with that, I want to open this meeting. Welcome to Ministry of Finance Toastmasters. We have many people from many clubs actually, and we have also people from Empire Toastmasters Club. Yes, welcome Toastmaster Bastian. And without further ado, maybe I want to welcome our Toastmaster of the meeting for today. Okay, so please welcome our Toastmaster of the meeting for today, which is Toastmaster it's just me. So I will become the sponsor of the day for today. And as you know, the day for today is Met Gala. So have you watched Met Gala that become viral right now in social media?
After
Met Gala.
not really much.
Okay, so Met Gala is kind of charity event where
Oh.
in the guests were invited to that place and show their fashion, show their style based on the gem that Met Gala set. So for today's session, we want to have the theme Met Gala, choose your own style or choose your own fashion. And we will have word of the day for today. It is embody. Okay, so everyone, maybe you can spell it together with me. Embody.
Embody.
Yes, embody is like a represent where you want to show the character. It's embody. So we hope that when you walk to the room, you yes, you have your own style and embody maybe to the character that you want to show. And without further too long, maybe like I said before, we have three kinds of session: table topic session, prepare session, the first table topic session, and evaluation session. But for this time, maybe I want to start the prepare session for today. Okay, that's embodied, that's shown by Toastmaster Akara. So before that, maybe I want to let GE, General Evaluator Toastmaster Yanta, maybe to explain about the role of evaluator for today. Toastmaster Yanta, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, our president of the club, and also our Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you very much, and welcome for the guests in the offline room. Glad to have you here, accompanying our president there. So she won't be alone there in the offline room. Welcome, very welcome, and I hope you will all enjoy our meeting this evening. So I will be act as general evaluator for today's meeting, and overall, as general evaluator, I will evaluate the overall condition of our meeting, and also I won't be alone because I have some role takers in the part of evaluation team. First, I will call maybe from Toastmaster Akara. He will act as our accounter. Akara, could you explain a bit about your role, please?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Toastmaster Akara, and today I will be acting as your counter. So the purpose of the counter is to take note of any crutches that you use during your speech, crutches and filler words and words that are repeated a bunch of times without any actual meaning to it. So crutches basically are the words that you use to fill in the gaps that you have in between your speech, such as and so on, so on. So I will be delivering the count notes at the end of the meeting during the evaluation session. And I think that's all from me. So, back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara. And next, we have grammarians, which will be taken by Toastmaster Dita. Toastmaster Dita, could you explain a bit about your role, please?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yanta. So, hi everyone. Good evening. It's really a pleasure for all of us to have you here. So, I'm going to be the grammarian for today. So, I think, as the name implies, I think you know what I am going to do here. So, I'm going to be, let's say, the grammar Nazi for all of us here, especially for those who deliver their speeches. I'm going to give my best to pay attention to all of the speeches and also try to note the grammar mistakes that we may make during your speeches. So, in the end of the session, I'm going to deliver my observation and also maybe give some tips on how to improve the grammar. But to note, please don't be afraid of making grammar mistakes because we are here to learn together, and I am still learning as well. So, I think this is a really good place for all of us to improve our grammar, especially in speaking. So I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Yanta.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Dita. And we also have timer. I guess the one who will take as timer, Toastmaster Ilmi. Am I correct? Okay, yeah. Toastmaster Ilmi, could you also explain a bit about your role? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, our GE, TM Yanta. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Toastmaster Club. And today I'm going to be your timekeeper. It's basically to count all your time because it's procurement to be a favorite speaker for today. And I have the sign. The first sign is green. It means you have still 1 minute until you finish your speech. And we have yellow one. It means you have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left before you have to finish your speech. And we have a red one. It means your time is up and you still have 30 next second to continue your speech. And if you pass the time, you will not eligible to be voted as a favorite speaker for today. That's all. Hope you enjoy this meeting and back to you, our GE.
Thank you very much for the brief explanation, Toastmaster Ilmi. And also, we still have one role. It is ballot counter, which also be taken by me as ballot counter. So, ballot counter will collect and count all of your votes for the best prepared speech speaker, table topic speakers, and also evaluation. And also the speakers who will eligible to be voted are the ones who are not past the time limit as mentioned by our timer. And later near the end of our session, I will tell to all of you how you can vote for your best speaker. I think that's all for ballot counter. I guess that's also all the explanation for all role takers in the evaluation teams for this meeting. I will give back the screen to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Iren.
Yay, thank you, Toastmaster Yanta, for letting us know role takers for today. And without further ado, as I said to you that we will have three sessions for today, I will start from the first session where our member, Toastmaster Ilmi, will deliver her level 4 project to, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Toastmaster Ilmi, and will be evaluated later by Toastmaster Reza. But without further ado, maybe I want to let the evaluator, Toastmaster Reza, to represent our speakers. Toastmaster Reza, the screen is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the meeting. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. Today, I have the honor to introduce the project of Toastmaster Ilmi, which is an elective project, I presume. It's about creating a podcast. Now, before I call upon Toastmaster Ilmi, I would like to give a little bit of background on what this project is, so the audience would get a little bit understanding on what it is. So this project, I think, will be delivered in form of creating podcasts, but this is like a 2 or 3 minutes introduction. So what Toastmaster Ilmi was going to do is basically creating a 3-minute speech about the podcast itself. The purpose of the project is for Toastmaster Ilmi to introduce the skills needed to organize and present a podcast, as well as a segment or give it a little bit of teaser on what the podcast is going to cover. So without further ado, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ilmi with a speech title, Story from Diaspora Indonesia. Story from Diaspora Indonesia, Toastmaster Ilmi. The screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Teh Reza. Am I audible, everyone? Am I visible? Oh, great. Do you ever imagine how if you have a chance to live abroad and go far from your family as diaspora? Today, I'm gonna talk about building a podcast with diaspora. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, I will share some screen to make sure that my message for the podcast sends to you. It is about the diaspora presentations. It comes to my idea because there's no one in I think in this club who never imagine their life to go abroad, right? If you ever imagine you live abroad from Indonesia, please give me a thumbs up or give me a comment. Great. I think everyone's here ever imagined to be a diaspora, either to live there as a job seeker or either to live there as a student. We're gonna talk about diaspora because we have some value to dig into their speech. So in this project, I have to build 1 hour podcast with the diaspora. And the guest is from Taiwan. Now she living on and with the whole family and continue the PhD, and she already bring the whole of the family. But I will talk about the guest later. We will talk first about the podcast that I sorry, suaranya bocor ya. The next one is what is about the podcast. The podcast is, like I said, the procurement for the finish level 4, project 2, the elective project. We have to make a 60-minute podcast and without any section. So it's the struggle. You have to talk the whole 30 minutes with one hour. So it's kind of a new project for me. We learn a lot there. Either the guest or me, we learn about how to make podcasts. It's even we are research for the tools, what the best tool that we have to record the podcast. We use Zoom first, but it's kind of the video is not good quality. Then we move to some other application, but it's ended up not good in sound. So we back to Zoom. So it's kind of fun to learn about building a podcast. The next one is the visions and mission itself. The vision is to tell a story because everyone's engaged with the story, right? So the idea is to make the diaspora have a platform to tell about their life there. If maybe there's in the middle of their business, they don't have any time to talk to others Indonesians, or because the area is too far. So this podcast give them to tell a story. So maybe it can be motivations to them to continue their life there because it's so far from Indonesia, right? So the next one is our value. We have 3 value here. The first one is encouraging diaspora family, especially in this podcast. Only diaspora who bring the whole family or already have a family, not a single one. So apologize me if there is everyone here are still single. You never can come to our podcast. Just kidding. The next one is to respect diaspora who live away from home as representative of Indonesia, because sometimes we know that they maybe forget about how they are so precious to us, to Indonesia, like they are the representative of Indonesia, and we are Indonesians so proud of them. So it's kind of remembering that we all here in Indonesia very proud of them there. Next one is community power, to connect diaspora with Indonesia youth who have same spirit on education and research. It's basically research because we know that Indonesia have to increase the amount of research on internal of the country. So hopefully after they have some education there, then they will back to give some research value for Indonesia. The next one is, yeah, especially for me and for the every guest who invited to the podcast, we step onto unlock potential, because there's still several people from Indonesia who build a podcast in English. So the next one is what we do. We basically record story international student from Indonesia, because like I said, if they have already some family, because I know that the struggle is different from the single one if they're only to study, but it's different level if they bring a whole family or they already have the family. The pressure is real, right? If you already have a family, but you have to live there and leave them in Indonesia, so we want their story to give it to us. And the services that we provide is the best speaker ways, because they prove the education level to the next level. I'm not saying that education in Indonesia is not as that good, but living abroad and being student is another level, right? More struggle than if we live in Indonesia. And the next one is unique family story, because every family I believe every family have a unique story and inspiring guests. Scholarship story, motivational story, hack to live, to have life balance, and also help to find your big why. Why you have to be like them to continue to be a diaspora? Why the thing that maybe after you listening to the podcast, you can find what's your big why from their story. And the platform we use is YouTube and Spotify, but unfortunately, the first guest is not give me permissions to upload them in YouTube. So if you want to listen to the podcast, please reach me out, and I will send the video to you. But maybe the next podcast we will make sure that the guests give me a permissions to upload it on YouTube. And the lesson that I learned is choose a significant theme to make your podcast unique. Because if you are maybe familiar with another podcast, 1 hour podcast, it's always have a one big theme, so it's not running away from the theme. So you have to make a significant theme, and the theme will lead you to great speaker who adding value on your podcast. It is the another thing that maybe you don't have to put any expectations, because every guest will give you some another value that you never imagined before. So that's what I learned too. I try to never expect what their answer. And the next one is draft your questions, because it's basically we have another references, yeah, be different references. So if we not drafting the questions, even if we already draft the question, the guest actually tell another story what we didn't ask them. So it's really important to, and also have a briefing first for the guests, I think, so they will know and will prepare what's the best answer for them. And that's the lesson that I learned. And I think the 60-minute podcast is so long, so you have to make it as a segment. It's also boost the audience, yeah, to listen next to your podcast. Even either if you provide this as 1 hour, it's too long. Maybe the audience get bored if your engagement is not that good. So the last thing is enjoy and make your guests comfortable. It's the most important thing, because when the guests not feeling comfortable, they will stop talking and your podcast will not be successful. I think that's all my lessons for the podcast. And the podcast, like I said, the guest it's not give me permissions to promote here. So unluckily, I cannot embody the value for all of the guests today. Thank you so much. Back to you, Awarji.
Yes, you can guide for delivering for level 4 project 2. So as you know that in every level we have project, and in this level, Toastmaster Ilmi try to make a podcast, right, Toastmaster Ilmi? Wow, so
Yes, I make it.
So maybe you can share the link of your podcast so we can watch it and we can listen it more and more.
Sure,
And
sure.
in the future, you will have your own podcast. Congratulations,
Yes,
for
I
listening.
sure. Thank you.
And yay, that's the session from our paper space from Toastmasters Ilmi. And the next session, we will have double topic session. As I said before, in this double topic session, it's not only the member, but the guests. You are can also participate in this double topic or impromptu speaking. So without further ado, maybe I will let our Toastmaster of the meeting for no, Toastmaster of the meeting. Our table topic master for today is Toastmaster Akara.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to see that there are a lot of excitement in today's meeting because we have a lot of guests, which is quite special for Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. All right, as you can see from my screen, hopefully, today's theme is Met Gala, Choose Your Own Style. For those of you who aren't familiar with Met Gala, which I'm sure if you use social media, you've probably heard of it. The Met Gala, formerly called the Costume Institute Benefit, is an annual fundraising festival or gala held for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in Manhattan. So Met is short for Metropolitan, which is where the Met Gala is held every year. So in the Met Gala, celebrities from around the world get to come in and show off their designer couture to the world, which a lot of people have a lot of opinions about these celebrities, but today we're not going to talk about that. We have very special questions for you. All right, let's go right into it. But before we get into the questions, I would like to reintroduce the word of the day, which today is embody, which means to have and show particular qualities or ideas, or to represent. Embody here is a verb. For example, Zendaya looks at fashion as creativity. I'm this woman today who wears a green suit. You get to embody this character for a day. Sorry for the typo. And clothes can do that for you. So that's how you would use embody in a sentence. All right, I think we're ready to get into the main session, which is the table topic session. And quite interestingly, I have a few celebrities here in their designer clothes, which you guys get to choose to determine your question. So if anybody wants to go first, I would love to see a raise of hand. All right, I can see from the offline room that soon to be Toastmaster Odi is very keen to go first. That hand went up so fast. All right, soon to be Toastmaster Odi, are you ready for your question?
Yes, I am.
All right,
Okay.
please choose a celebrity and then we'll have your question shown based on the celebrity that you choose. Which one would you like to choose?
I didn't know one of them.
Okay, maybe you can just
I just the blue one. The dress.
This one.
Yeah.
All right, this middle one is Zendaya, which
I don't care.
yeah,
I don't
this
care.
one is Zendaya, and
Please.
your question is this: what kind of character do you wish to embody? What kind of character do you wish to embody?
Is it
To
a
be
real
Toastmaster.
or fake character? Sorry. What
Sorry?
What
Is
kind
it-
of
yeah, just
Yeah, what kind of character do you wish to embody?
I mean,
It could
could
it could be
yeah, okay.
it could be anything. It could be a personality trait. It could be maybe a movie character that you want to be. It's entirely up to you.
Okay. Um, okay, thanks. Thank you, thank you.
maybe you can just turn off. Okay, great.
Could I start? No? Sorry? May I
Yes, you can
go?
start to be Toastmaster Odi.
Please show the timer or the Ilmi's photos for me to I know what will happen.
The timer has raised her hand, so if Kailan could turn on gallery view, it should be visible on the very left of the screen.
Thank you for the opportunity. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and the other guests. Before I start of my impromptu speech, let me introduce myself. My name is Odi, and I'm one of the Minister of Finance employee here, and I really love to meet all of the new guests here. And thank you, and let's start for the speech. What kind of character do I wish to embody? Personally, right now, I still love to watch Pokemon anime. Yeah, and I really enjoy if one of the main character, Ash Ketchum, and I really follow about his journey from the start, from the episode one. How does he get or start about the journey for catching and collecting all the Pokemon? And one of the good characters, or one of the good things from him, that even though he got a lot of challenges or obstacle in his journey, he is still surrounded by a lot of friends. And I believe by having a lot of friends, it can support our life. For example, right now, I can meet new people here. Since I am an extrovert, I really love to know Lola, STBTM, Becky, and all of the LNS, W guys here. And the last thing, when I heard about the Met Gala topic, personally, I don't follow any kind of social media about the artist or event, because I personally love to watch news or politics rather than just watch entertainment things. But I believe we can follow a lot of people, a lot of inspired people, not only from the artist or entertainment person. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Odi. Even though he doesn't watch Met Gala and anything, but I'm still so excited to see that you were very excited, even though this is an unfamiliar theme to you. And as for the Pokemon, I've also loved Pokemon since I was very little, since I was in kindergarten. It's been 20 years since I've left Pokemon. And true, there is this character called Ash Ketchum who had a lot of friends, and his determination to catch all the Pokemon is really something that we could learn from this character. So it's kind of interesting how soon to be Toastmaster Odi wants to embody Ash Ketchum. Thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Odi. Does anybody want to try next for the next question, please? Toastmaster Rianta, did you raise your hand because you want to try?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
all right.
If anyone wouldn't, but maybe if the guest
No,
would
no,
like
no,
to
no, no.
try.
It's okay because we had one from the offline room, and now we can have you from the
okay.
online room.
I also serve as my friend.
All right, Zendaya has already been chosen, Toastmaster Rianta. So if you could please choose any of the other 4 celebrities.
I think I will choose the lady in the back with the dress of flower motif on
All
it.
right. I don't know who this is, but the dress is beautiful.
Yes.
All right,
Wow.
here's your question. What does fashion mean to you? Toastmaster Rianta, what does fashion mean to you? The time and screen is yours, Toastmaster Rianta.
Okay. Before, fashion doesn't mean nothing to me. Yeah, sure. But it had all changed. As far as I remember, since I joined Toastmasters. Because we learned about public speaking here, and somehow maybe in the first first, or I don't know which one I have read from the from our pathways material, that appearance is also important. How you look in the camera if you deliver your speech online, and also in the offline room. So at that moment, that is when I start to see about how I look, what I should wear. Maybe yeah, I'm not a really good looking like artist, actor, and other famous people in the set of TV, but I guess I guess we can all look neat, properly fashioned, and also looks clean and not badly smell, I guess. And I guess that is a sign when I take serious about my fashion, how I look, how I appear in front of people. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. It's kind of wonderful how every time Toastmaster Yanta delivers his speech in table topics, there is always an experience in Toastmasters that changed his view. So this time it's about his fashion sense, how it changed after he joined Toastmasters, because speaking from his own experience, to be delivering a speech in front of people, you also need to care about the way you appear in front of people so that you could appear properly in front of people while delivering your speech. So that's quite interesting from you, Toastmaster Yanta. Thank you very much. All right. Since Toastmaster Yanta has finished his table topic speech, would anybody care to try? Maybe someone from the offline room? One of our guests, maybe?
Yes, our guests want to try.
Hello.
Hi.
What was your name again? Sorry.
Lola, Lola.
All right. Toastmaster Lola from Harbin Toastmasters Club. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
From Harbin. I used to have a friend from Harbin, China. I heard it's a very cold place there.
Yeah, and welcome for traveling.
All right. Toastmaster Lola, which celebrity would you like to choose? So Zendaya and the celebrity with the flower dress has already been chosen. Please choose from any of the other three celebrities.
I want to choose a woman wearing in golden color dress. It's only black. Personally.
All right. Woman wearing golden colored dress, beautiful dress, which is Lana Del Rey. So this is a quote from the woman herself. I believe nothing happens by mistake. It's a quote from Lana Del Rey. Please tell us your thoughts about this quote. I believe nothing happens by mistake. Are you ready for your speech?
1 more second.
All right, you can take your time.
Nothing happens by mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Although
All
I
right.
really although I don't know this lady, but I actually watched the Met Gala, the females dressing from articles online, but don't look at their live show. Although I don't know the lady, but I have to say I kind of agree with this attitude. For me to understand this, that means maybe in daily lives we will have lots of choices, and then we will perform these choices. And then some of them will be right. That means we'll make our life better, and we'll have to change your condition to a good way. But some of the choices will feel us like they are mistakes. I should be regrets for what I made. I shouldn't do like that. But from this attitude, that means every move counts. Maybe you couldn't get the award right now, but you will get, how to say that? This will become a thought in your life, and you will be rewarded in very future. So whatever mistakes or not, right now. You just believe in yourself and keep going. And in the future, maybe 1 month later, 1 year later, 5 years later, finally, you look back in your life and you will conclude that, that thought, that mistake, but then actually was just create what I am now. This is also one of the cherishable experience in my life. Although I have only less than 1 minute, take an example. Actually, lots of years ago, I made a very terrible critical speech in Toastmasters. I told everyone around me that, I made a so terrible speech. I couldn't remember the lines I have to say, and I have so many unnecessary words. But after so many years, when I look back, actually that prepared speech was a wonderful beginning of my Toastmaster journey. And without that, I couldn't have this wonderful table talk with you guys, couldn't join this very lovely Toastmaster club in Indonesia. So that's all in my understanding for this quotation. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Toastmaster Lola. That was such an eloquent speech by you. And what I caught from your speech is that you said that some things that happen in life will feel like a blessing and some will inevitably feel like a mistake. But even though sometimes it may feel like mistakes, every move counts and you just have to believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lola, for the moving speech. All right, in this first slide, we still have two more celebrities who hasn't been chosen. Does anybody want to try to be next?
The person
Maybe
next to
someone.
Toastmaster Lola wants to try.
Ah, does she- would you like to try? All right, that's wonderful.
I wanna try choose the black one, the man with black clothes. Yeah, this one.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
All right. May I please know your name again, please?
Becky. Becky.
Toastmaster Becky. All right. Welcome to Ministry of Finance Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Becky. And here's your question.
Okay.
Who's your favorite celebrity and what would you say to them? Who is your favorite celebrity and what would you say to them? Are you ready to answer the question?
Could you give me 1 more minute to think about
All right.
it?
All right. You can take your time. Just let us know if you're ready.
Okay. Okay, I can start. Okay,
All
hello.
right, you may start.
Yeah, I can start now. Okay, it's the first time for me to come here and to have this kind of speech, so maybe I'm a little nervous. For the favorite celebrity, I want to see one famous singer in China called Jason Zhang. His Chinese is Zhang Jie, a very handsome singer in China, and his voice is very, very good. Every time when I hear the songs from him, I can feel lots of power. He has a very famous song when I heard at my during my high school study. So when I hear the songs from him, I can have more power for my study. More important, he is so handsome and have a lovely family. So when I was young, I think in the future I can find a man like him. So if something I want to say to him, I want to say that he has worked very, very hard during his life. So if one day we can meet, I want to talk with him. He give me a lot of power and a lot of engagement. So I can keep going and do my best in the future. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for the wonderful insights, Toastmaster Becky. I hope in the future that you get to meet this idol of yours and everything and everything that you say during your speech today, I hope you get to say to him or her, I'm not sure, in person in the future.
Okay, I hope I have discounts.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Becky, for becoming one of our table topic speakers for today. All right, who would like to go next? We still have one more celebrity who hasn't been chosen, which is Eddie Redmayne here at the front. Would anyone like to try? Maybe our visiting Toastmasters? Probably Toastmaster Bastian?
Yeah, we have offline people want to try too.
Oh, offline people want to try? All right. Maybe we can have one of the offline people then.
Next one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you please tell me your name before we start?
Okay, my name is Tika. I'm from
All right.
Finance, L and SW. And
All right,
it's fine.
All right, soon to be Toastmaster Tika. It's very nice to meet you. I'm from DJBC, by the way, so our jobs are kind of related a little bit. All right, so here's your question, soon to be Toastmaster Tika. How would you design a perfect day for you? How would you design a perfect day for you?
Okay, how would I design a perfect day? First thing is, I have to choose who will be my partner to what is it? To accompany me on that day. And that is first thing. And then the second is what will we do on that day? And then the third, we have to plan the next the what is it? The location. The location and the target the next location that we will what is it? To visit, yeah. And then after that the main point is the budget. Of course, we have to arrange the budget first. Based on that budget, we know that which one we want to go, and then which how many days, and then when where will stay in the hotel, or I mean the kind of hotel or the guest house or something like that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Tika. It's wonderful to hear how you would design your perfect day. And who's to say that designing a perfect day isn't just as intricate as designing designer clothes? Because you really want it to be perfect, right? Just like those beautiful clothes that the celebrities wear in that gala. So thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Tika. And by the way, I read from the chat box that Toastmaster Bastian said better luck next time for me for for TTM and MOFTMC. Not to worry, because surprise, we have 3 more, it turns out. So we still have we still have slots for table topic speaker. We still have time. So Toastmaster Bastian, maybe today is your lucky day. Your prayers has already been answered right away. So would you like to try?
I think for the woman guy, black woman guy, for the right, nah,
This one?
this one,
All right.
this one.
This one is Kendall Jenner. And your question is, what kind of first impression do you want people to perceive about you? What kind of first impression do you want people to perceive about you? Is the question clear, or do you need more explanation?
No, it's clear, it's clear.
All right, wonderful. So to Toastmaster Bastian, the time and screen is yours.
First of all, my song is eligible.
Yes,
Okay.
you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Quest and fellow Toastmaster. It's so hard to me for the question. What kind of first impression do you want people to perfect about you because I'm not the perfect man. So hard to meet so the answer for the question for the one. But my first impression to be perfect to me for the people who show me first. I think the first for the first impression, so you have a style like you have the t-shirt and then you have shoes and you have the best style for your first impression. So maybe you think to the best style for your the meeting. It's example for me. When do you have the meeting with your the client or the friends? Make your the best style on your first you and or first me. So it's the in Indonesia it's like a Java. If the have the slogan in the Java is the you go first look your the firstly and then you look the friends or the another people. So yours is the best style. I think maybe your the best style is your t-shirt and then your the style for the today. So I think that's it for the my first impression. Do you want to people to reject me because I'm not the perfect guy? So hard to me for the ask for the question. Thank you. Back to you, TTM.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Bastian from Empire Toastmaster Surabaya.
Yeah.
I used to live in Surabaya, by the way.
No, I'm in Jakarta.
Oh, you're in Jakarta right now?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so from what I caught from your speech is that you want other people to see your first impression from the style that you wear.
Yeah.
So other people could see the way you chose your clothes and the way you sort of style your clothes to make a first impression for them. And I really like the quote that you used, the Japanese quote, which is look at yourself first before you look at others. So
Right.
it kind of forces us to self-reflect before we look at other people. So that's
That's
really
true.
interesting.
That's
Thank
true.
you very much, Toastmaster Bastian. I
Thank you.
heard from our president that Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Rizky from the offline room would like to try.
Okay. So actually my name is Egi.
I'm sorry.
Egi.
Oh.
Okay,
Maybe you can stand in there so everyone can see.
All right, soon to be Toastmaster Egi. We only have 2 questions left. Which one of these 2 people would you like to choose for your question?
Maybe the one in the middle.
The one in the middle, Gwendolyn Christie. All right, this is kind of an imaginative question. What color describes you the most? What color describes you the most? So, soon to be Toastmaster Egi, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, so what color describes me the most? I would say it would be navy blue because for me blue is something that is like blue is cool, but blue is sad. Maybe it's sad, but blue also kind of emotional. So I think sad is one of the emotion that some people would say perceive that kind of emotion is a negative emotion. So people tends to embody something different to cover their sadness. So for me, maybe it's not really, maybe blue not really describes me, but I want to really be blue. Something that's sad, that maybe it's some people perceive blue as a negative emotion, but for me, sad also an emotion, and we should accept that it's not always negative because sometimes sad is something that can makes you get in
getting known to yourself. So instead of embody things that's not you, I mean, you should like embody yourself, something like that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. So he chose the color blue, which sometimes it means sadness, but it could also mean something beautiful, like maybe the blue sky, for example, or the sea. There are a lot of beautiful things about the sky and the sea. And soon to be Toastmaster Eggy decides to embody the color blue, which is very interesting. Thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. So at last, we only have our final question here. And yeah, Toastmaster Kiki, perfect timing because I was just about to ask you to close up our table topic session for the day. And you raise your hand. So Toastmaster
Yes,
Kiki,
thank you.
the
Sorry,
last
can you
question.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm already dressing pretty well, so let's go.
Yeah, very Met Gala-esque, if I should say so myself. So this last question, Emma Chamberlain, is for you. What theme would you choose for the next Met Gala, and would you come to it? What theme would you choose for the next Met Gala, and would you come to it? So, Toastmaster Kiki, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rocky. I hope you guys can hear me because it's raining outside. But okay, I don't actually know anything about Met Gala because I had to Google it first. Fortunately, I did. So, considering that it's the most popular fashion show in the world, I have to say that it should embody the theme of the current happening in the world. And I believe that theme should be the blending of technology and human. So transhumanism. Or maybe to put it another way, cyberpunk. Exactly like my costume right now. If you guys recognize it, this is from the popular Netflix show, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Yeah, that's the thing. So cyberpunk. Why is it so relevant? Well, Chat GPT is on the rise. AI is on the rise. It embodies the transformation of humankind because it thoroughly changed our lives. It's still changing our lives as it evolves. And I think it's the perfect moment to try, how would human look like if they have, I don't know, robotic arms, robotic eyes? Should be interesting, right? Novel enough to be a new fashion show, a fresh one, maybe. I believe should be interesting. And maybe we could even have some AIs dressing as humans. Give those Tesla robots some new cosmetics. Invite Elon Musk. Actually, don't invite Elon Musk. He's not really that smart, to be honest. All right. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Rocky.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Kiki. Always with Toastmaster Kiki, the answers are very interesting. And I really do think that cyberpunk would be such a great theme for the Met Gala because it would be interesting to see how people perceive what cyberpunk is supposed to be in terms of fashion. And it's quite what caught me off guard was when you said that we should have AI or robots dress up and get invited to the Met Gala, which is kind of an interesting concept. I think you should go and call Vogue or something and tell them about your idea because I wish to see it come true. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kiki. All right, with Toastmaster Kiki as our last table topic speaker, also marks the end of our table topic session for today. Thank you everyone for participating. This is me, Toastmaster Akara, your table topics master, signing off, and I give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ilan. Thank you, everyone.
Yay, thank you so much for delivering such a good table topic session. Maybe some of you didn't know about Met Gala, but right now, yeah, you just know about it and you just type it in Google and you can see how many people just design for the fashion, and there are many meanings in their clothes actually. Even though that maybe the decision is too out of control like that. So that's the end of our table topic session, which is the second session of our meeting, and we will move to our third session, which is evaluation session. And in this session, we will have evaluation for personal evaluator and also from grammarian and many other evaluators. But before that, maybe I want to call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Yanta. Okay, are you there? Okay. Toastmaster Yanta, as our general evaluator, the script is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, and also thank you for Toastmaster Akara, who has led our table topic session. This meeting, it's quite interesting. The topic we have this evening, Met Gala, and mostly we talk about fashion and the impression of it. Wow. And now we move to our last session, which is evaluation session. Which can give us insight and feedback for our improvement in the future. And the first ever role taker in the evaluation team I wish to call is our timer, Toastmaster Ilmi. Please report the time. Yes.
Toastmaster Yanta, I'm sorry. I think we need to hear from the personal evaluator first of
Oh my
Toastmaster
God.
Ilmi, which is Toastmaster
Yeah.
Reza. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot we have also prepared speaker in this meeting. And first, I would love to call the evaluator of our prepared speech speakers in this meeting, Toastmaster, the evaluator of Toastmaster Ilmi, Toastmaster Reza.
Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yes. And you're also visible.
Thank you so much,
The
Toastmaster Yanta.
screen is yours.
Just a disclaimer that I'm used to be forgotten, so that's okay. So a great speaker is not just a speaker that tells stuff and make us listen. A great speaker is a speaker that enables the audience to immerse to their thought and their thinking process. And I'm so happy to witness that Toastmaster Ilmi did just that. Two amazing things that I want to point out and something that we can learn from Toastmaster Ilmi. The first part was how relatable her content was. Now notice the moment when she said something about diaspora of Indonesia, when she's raising questions, who hasn't even dreamed to live abroad or study abroad? That is a shared human experience, because as humans, we are having birth lottery. We're not exactly happy or choose to be born where we are. If we could choose, maybe we want to be born to a country that we prefer to live, for example. So that kind of interesting questions and theme is something that's relatable. And in Toastmasters, we champion relatability because we're thinking about our audience. So well done on that, Toastmaster Ilmi. The second amazing thing was how effective his PowerPoint was. Now in Zoom meeting like this, PowerPoint has been more transcendent more than ever because we get to see and hear information. Sometimes it can be overwhelming in Zoom meeting, especially when we're hyper connected with WhatsApp, with email, sometimes even the sound of Shopee alert came on. So making sure that both of the sound and the visuals are something that's strategically designed to make us compelled to see and witness it is something that is very helpful to maintain audience engagement. Well done on that. Despite of that, I have two suggestions. I'm hoping to make Toastmaster Ilmi's performance even more amazing in the future project. Number one, wait, I forgot. Number one, strengthen your picture. Now, I love the picture that you choose, but I feel that some of it could be optimized a little bit. For example, in slide 3, the pictures are all white Caucasian. I would suggest you to pick maybe an Indonesian among foreigners so that it represents Indonesian diaspora. So the picture support your points, so it's more conclusive and immersive experience for the audience itself. And then second, I think it's a little bit big, but I think my suggestion is to make sure that you really comprehend what the project require you to do in this speech. So the project was not about 8-minute speech, it's about 3-minute speech and 5-minute segment of your podcast. What you did was basically 8 minutes each. I understand that there was a limited capacity on you saying that the source did not allow you to present the whole material, but I think that having like a very short segment of 5 minutes, that would a different kind of consent. I think they don't mind, because what is the purpose of having a podcast if you're not able to promote it, right? Even just for a segment. But all in all, it was such an amazing and immersive project to be part of. I'm really proud of it. So in summation, what's great and what's amazing, I think it's relatable, powerful visual points. Two suggestions that I hope that you can implement to make it even more amazing is make sure that you strategize your content and the requirements, as well as optimize the picture. Over to you, Mr. G.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Reza. Wow, thank you. I'm sorry, I will turn off my virtual background first. Where is it? Okay. Wow, that was quite the evaluation for our speaker, Toastmaster Ilmi. A very informative, brief, and concise. Thank you very much. And I think it and also congratulations to Toastmaster Ilmi. I guess she also has passed the level 4 of her pathways. That's incredible. I haven't gotten that far. So congratulations, and I hope you won't hesitate to deliver your next prepared speech. And we move on to the evaluator of our speakers from table topic, speakers, and I will start table topic speakers and also from evaluator and prepare speech from the side of timer. And I will call upon again our prepared speech speaker who also act as our timer today, Toastmaster Ilmi. Can you give the report of the time from of all of our speakers this evening?
Yes, wait a minute.
Okay.
I will send the time. Thank you so much for the chance, our GE, TM Yanta. For all of us are eligible to be voted except me, because like TM Reza said, I passed the time, I talk too much, and then I'm not eligible to be voted. But everyone's like start from activity Audi 2 minutes, TM Yanta 1 minute, TM Lola 2 minutes, TM Becky 1 minute, activity Tika 1 minute. Tem Bastian 2 minutes, SDBDM AG 1 minute, Tem Kiki 2 minutes, and for our evaluator, Tem Reza is 2 minutes. And I will send the report on the chat Zoom. So don't forget to vote, everyone. Thank you. Back to our GE.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi. And I will send the link so you can all vote for your best speakers later. But before that, I will call first the next role takers in the evaluation team. I will start with accounter. Toastmaster Akara. Please,
Yes,
could you
Toastmaster
send your
Yanta.
report? Okay, the screen is yours.
All right, I will be sharing. All right. Can everybody see my screen right now? You can see my screen, right,
Yes,
guys?
yes,
Or
yes.
oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is the counter reports. Wait. Oh my God, the cable. This is the counter report for today's meeting. So starting off with Toastmaster Ilmi, here is the results of your encounters, Toastmaster Ilmi. See, I just used a crutch there, which is totally okay, since I think today you tried to deliver content that is a little bit unusual, and I could hear that you had a lot to say. So that maybe when you try to rearrange your thoughts, you tend to use filler words here and there, which is totally okay. And for soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi, I heard you use 3 crutches, and or, each for one time. And by the way, when I say back to back, is that when you deliver your speech, for example, you want to say this or that, you tend to say this or, and you say the or twice. That's what I mean by back to back. All right, Toastmaster Yanta didn't use any crutches, but he did use a little bit of a few long pauses here and there, which is kind of a strategy that you can use if you want to reduce the amount of crutches that you use in your speech, which is to use pauses. For Toastmaster Lola, I didn't notice any filler words at all. That's why I have written excellent here. For Toastmaster Becky, I did hear you use the word once, which is very good, Toastmaster Becky, because it's only one use of filler words. Soon to be Toastmaster Tika, I noticed you use twice and 7 times. Toastmaster Bastian, twice and also twice. Soon to be Toastmaster Eggy, I heard you use 3 times. And Toastmaster Kiki didn't use any crutches at all. Excellent. And finally, Toastmaster Reza, such an amazing evaluation speech, didn't use any crutches at all, which is excellent. All right, maybe I have a few tips for you guys to reduce the amount of crutch words in your speech. So what you can do is to practice. Practicing your speech can help you feel more confident and reduce filler words. And also be aware and recognize that you use crutch words unconsciously and become aware of the extent of the problem, which is why we have this evaluation session right now about the accounts. All right, I think that's all from me. I give the control back to Toastmaster Yanta as the GE. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much for the report, Toastmaster Akara. I hope it can be maybe like a reflection to all of us speaker, but it shouldn't become your maybe what can I say a standard for yourself. So you I already spoken this many crutches or filler words. That's fine. In the next speeches, you can practice and can minimize the filler word and crutches you would make. And we move to the next role taker, grammarian. Toastmaster Dita, are you ready for your report?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Toastmaster Dita, the screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. And everyone, please let me share my screen. I always start my evaluation as the evaluator by this quote. So the best feedback is what we don't want to hear. Oftentimes, the feedbacks that we may hear are some things that might feel scary or how do you call it? Yeah. Makes you feel bad, but I want to remind you that every feedback that we have here is actually the thing that can help us to improve in the next meeting or in the future. So let's just hear the evaluation. So the good news is that I didn't notice many grammar mistakes in today's meeting. So please give us an applause for all of us, because I think all of the speakers are good at using grammar. And the bad news is that I don't really have much evaluation, because I didn't really catch any grammar mistakes. I think I noticed these 3 use. The first one, someone mentioned it can be motivation. So I think if you mean it's just like a motivation, one motivation, we can use the determiner a. It can be a motivation, or for a more simple use of grammar, we can just use it can motivate us or something like that. So we can use motivate as verb in here, while the first one is a motivation as in noun. And the second one, give me a permissions. So I think it's just because at some points, sometimes we mention the sound of S in our word in English. So sometimes we don't really mean to use as, but as in using a plural noun, but sometimes we just mention the sound of S in the end of our word. So I think let's just pay more attention to the use of this as, especially in English words. As for the grammar, I think it should be give me a permission without the S. And the last one, it's also boosts your confidence. Here, I think we have to be more aware about the use of the verb, because boost here is actually a verb. We can use it as a verb. So it's like we can just use it also boosts your confidence. And I think I found one outstanding words. It's not really outstanding. I believe many people have already been aware about this word novel. But I think this is such a good word to remind all of us again that it actually have two meaning. The first one is novel as in literature, a fictitious prose narrative of book length. And then the second one, novel can be used as something to represent something that is new or unusual in an interesting way. So I think this is a good word to remind again. And then I noticed someone mentioned, I love watching something. I cannot forget about what the person, the speaker was watching, but I noticed that he or she mentioned, I love to watch something. So I just want to remind you that we can use, there is actually these gerunds and infinitives. Love, there are some words in English that we can use by to infinitive and also by use the verb in the gerund. It can have same meaning, but at some points it can have different meaning. For example, if I say I love to eat chocolates, it will have the same meaning with I love eating chocolates. So we use to infinitive to eat here and also eating as in gerund. But if I say he stopped to smoke and he stopped smoking, I think it will have a different meaning, right? He stopped to smoke means that, for example, if the person was driving motorbike and then he decided to stop to smoke, it means that he stopped his driving to smoke besides besides the road, for example. But if we say he stopped smoking, it means that he stopped smoking. So he decided that I don't want to smoke anymore in general. So I think it can have different meanings. So pay attention to the use of to infinitive and gerund, because at some words can represents the same meaning, both in using gerunds or infinitive, but at some points it can have different meaning. This is just to remind all of us. And then a quote from Toastmaster Bastian: look at yourself first before you look at others. I think this is a very reflective quote, a very good quote for all of us that, at some points we have to look at ourselves first before we point at other people, because at some points maybe we have some things that we need to improve or let's say to make better first. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Yanta.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Dita, for the evaluation of grammar part. I hope it will be useful to all of the speakers to, what can I say? Maybe as feedback and also correction for the next speeches. And I also want to inform, don't forget to vote, guys. And if you have any problems with my link, which I have created, please tell me. But I think there won't be a problem because some of you have voted. For anyone who haven't delivered their vote, please vote. And I guess first of all, Toastmaster Iren, maybe we should take a photo session later. But before that, I will give my overall evaluation for this meeting as general evaluator. First, I'm very glad that we start on time. Maybe we hold it back for a moment, like 5 minutes to wait more participants to come, but it's okay. As right now, I think we can finish this meeting nearly on time, and all the role takers have done their roles splendidly, and but I hope in the next meeting there will be more members to come, so maybe we can take one person one role, so we can be more focused to our role in the next meeting. And also thank you very much for the prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Ilmi, the evaluator, Toastmaster Reza, and all table topic speaker who have made our meeting livable and run smoothly. And yeah, I guess that's all from me. Overall, it's really great and the meeting runs well. Thank you very much for everyone. I will give back the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Iren. I'm sorry, I think I need to remind that we should take photo together.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. And before that, maybe I want to tell you guys to vote for the best speakers. Don't forget. And while waiting for the voting comes, maybe we want to check a picture. Maybe in offline room, you can just, I want to move this like this. Maybe we can just, yes, just gather in there. So maybe Toastmaster Yanta, can you
Yeah,
help me?
all of you are yeah. And maybe Toastmaster Bastian, I think you are still on the way or something. Okay, thank you very much. You can still turn on your camera. Toastmaster Akara, maybe he's still away from camera. Are you there? Okay. I'll first take photo. One soon to be Toastmaster Fawas, if you wish, and soon to be Toastmaster your Serizal. If you wish to turn on your camera, I will take the picture. 1, 2, 3. Hold your pose.
Do you
I
have
will
any
take
photos,
it
Toastmaster Yanta?
one more time. Maybe other participant who haven't turned on their camera will turn on their camera.
Guys, where's your stuff?
1, 2, 3. Hold your pose. Okay, done. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bring it all the best in those moments.
Okay, I just want to see the camera in here. Okay, so maybe before that, I want to ask Toastmaster Yanta is, do we have already got the last speaker for today?
Yes. Moment.
Maybe waiting for the ballot counter, maybe I want to ask Toastmaster, maybe soon to be Toastmaster Tika, this is your first time to come in our meeting. So how do you think about this meeting?
Yeah, actually, on my previous office, there is no even like this. So this is very, very interesting, yeah, and then amazing. On on the how to say it, yeah. Calm down. Yes, I never. We have a lot of job here. We have lots of things to do, but all you guys here in the Ministry of Finance still can do this. What is it? For me, it's that extracurricular, maybe, yeah, extracurricular to do. Then, yeah, this nice, and I think, inshallah, I will, what is it? Regularly join this.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tika. I hope we can see you again in our next meeting. So maybe this is your first meeting, can be a good presentation for you. And maybe I want to call back again to Toastmaster Yanta. Do we have already the
Yes.
okay? So maybe you can announce for the best speaker for today.
Okay. Hello everyone. Back to me again, Toastmaster Yanta. But this time I will act as your ballot counter. Since we already passed 6:30 p.m., I will make it fast. For prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Ilmi is not eligible to be voted. And first, I will announce for our evaluator. The best evaluator is, wow, we can predict who it is. Who will be? Yeah, of course, Toastmaster Reza. Congratulations to Toastmaster Reza, and thank you very much for your evaluation to our member. Since he's not here, but I still express my, maybe we all express our gratitude for him to come to our meeting and help us to give evaluation to our speakers. And I think this is the maybe the moment all of us waiting, the best table topic speaker. Drum roll, please. Who will be the winner? It's Toastmaster Lola. Congratulations. As our best table topic speakers this meeting. But hey guys, for all speakers, that this doesn't mean all of you are not good. This is just the maybe our favorite speaker this meeting. And don't make this as your maybe evaluation for yourself that you are not good. You are all very good. Thank you very much for participating. And best speakers come from trying to speak over the time. So don't hesitate to speak in any chance you got in the next time. Thank you very much. That's the announcement from me. Ballot counter, give it back to you. Toastmaster Iren, maybe we will have a photo from our best speakers.
Yes. Okay. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Yanta, for announcing the best speaker, and we will have the photo session. Maybe for can you just help me to spotlight Toastmaster Ilmi and Master Reza? Oh, Toastmaster Ilmi didn't. Yeah. And maybe Toastmaster Lola, maybe you can just go to there because we want to take a picture with and this it has like this.
It's unfortunate that Toastmaster Reza has other appointments.
Yeah, like that. I will just
focus to the camera here.
Toastmaster Reza. Can you spotlight Toastmaster Reza?
He has left the room, Toastmaster Iren. I think he has another appointment.
Okay, maybe we just take a picture for the offline room, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess.
Maybe can you
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to give that trophy.
Really?
Okay. Okay, so
The ceremony.
yeah, this is the ceremony now for the Gala public speaker for today. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Lola.
Thank you so much.
And that's wrap up our our meeting for today. But before that, maybe I want to over Toastmaster Lola. Maybe you want to share about your club in Harding. Maybe some of the people in our meeting can join. Maybe you can tell the time.
Currently in China, for majority Toastmasters Club actually don't have the online format, only focus on offline. But then I think my whole club that Harbin so cool as online because we have some issues with the location for offline. So currently 100% online. And some guests, it's very interesting. Some guests members are from Singapore and also with the local people from Harbin. So if you have the interest for that city, extremely cold, very worth to go. Like -30 in winter. And you can join parties or group Toastmasters online. Or welcome to Malaysia, great to be. This is also a wonderful Toastmaster club.
Oh, so in Malaysia, you also joined Toastmasters?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
what-
the officer actually Malaysia's Toastmasters.
what the name of the club is?
Great to be.
Great.
Yeah.
Great to be Toastmasters club. So in what
On
day?
Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
The first and third Tuesday.
First and
Oh, okay, today and what time?
7:30.
Oh, 7 GMT to 8
Yeah.
AM.
Yeah,
Oh,
and there
it
are
means
also
that-
1 hour time.
Yeah, 1 hour
difference.
difference. So maybe in our time it is 6
It's
PM.
Yeah.
late.
Yes, 6 PM. We are earlier than. Yeah. Okay.
Very interesting to Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Hey guys, so maybe for those of you who want to come to Great to be Toastmasters Club in Malaysia, we can join in every Thursday, the first week and the third week. And in Indonesia time, it's in 6 PM. So as you can see that Toastmasters is open for all. You can just club hopping to maybe club in Jakarta or maybe other country just to see and to interact with many people from other countries. I think that's wrap up our session for today. And maybe with that, I will call this meeting adjourned. Everyone for coming, and please do not forget to come to our meeting. Next week we don't have anything because we have red calendar holidays. So maybe 2 weeks again, guys.
Yeah.